Good afternoon. Police are questioning a man from Telford on suspicion of murder after a 17-year-old girl went missing. Georgia Williams was last seen leaving her home in Wellington on Sunday. Charlotte Grant's in Telford for us. Charlotte, what's the latest?
Well, Kate, what began as a kidnap investigation is now a murder investigation. Police searching for missing teenager Georgia Williams had arrested a man in Glasgow on suspicion of kidnap. He's now being brought back to Shropshire and has been rearrested on suspicion of her murder. We know that the suspect was friends with Georgia, but he was not her boyfriend. Now, Georgia's not been seen for 4 days, and the police here have been searching a number of areas this morning. They say that finding Georgia is the priority in this investigation. They've been searching a house here in Telford, not far from the police station and indeed not far from Georgia Williams' house. Now, Georgia has not been seen for 4 days, and in terms of her last known movements, we know she said goodbye to her parents on Sunday evening as she left her home in Wellington. We believe that she was travelling in a silver Toyota van, and police have tracked that van, leaving Shropshire on Monday afternoon before going to Rhyl in North Wales, then round to Chester before up to Glasgow in Scotland, some 280 miles away from her home here in Shropshire.
Charlotte, this must be a really distressing time for her friends and family.
Very much so. We know that Georgia Williams was a head girl, and this afternoon the school have released a statement. Her head teacher said Georgia enjoyed being at school very much and earned the respect of all the staff here. They said that they are devastated. We're expecting another police update this afternoon. You can find the very latest on our website.
Thank you, Charlotte. A man from Brierley Hill near Dudley is appealing his 8-year jail sentence after he was convicted of killing his girlfriend in Crete. Luke Walker was initially charged with murder but was found guilty of the lesser charge of grievous bodily harm leading to Chelsea Hyman's death in 2010. The 25-year-old has been allowed to return to the UK, but he'll have to go back to Crete at a later date for a retrial. Luke's family say they're confident his appeal will be successful.
Wasn't the result that we wanted, obviously. We was hoping to be acquitted, and when he gave out 8 years I could have died. I thought, how are we going to live, how are we going to cope with this? And Luke was devastated, but we've appealed. He's got we've obviously got to come back again for an appeal court, but he's much more confident that in an appeal court he will win.
The M1 near Nottingham has reopened after being closed for more than 6 hours following a serious accident in the early hours of this morning. It happened at junction 25 southbound. Officers believe a man may have fallen from the A52 bridge and was hit by a vehicle. A man has been arrested at Birmingham Airport as he got off a plane from Thailand in connection with a pub shooting in Birmingham. Marlon O'Reilly was killed at the Dovecote pub in Sheldon nearly 3 weeks ago while having a drink with friends. A 33-year-old was arrested last night and is being questioned on suspicion of murder. The future of 180 people's jobs at a Dunlop tyre factory is in question today. The site of Dunlop Motorsports factory at Erdington in Birmingham has been sold to Jaguar Land Rover so it can expand its factory. 180 people work for Dunlop Motorsport, making tyres for racing cars and motorbikes. Dunlop says it's looking at contingency plans for the 180 workers. Jaguar Land Rover says it's bought the 11-acre site for future development of the company. One of the biggest regeneration schemes Derby's ever seen will start rising out of the ground today, creating 1,600 jobs over the next 20 years. The £100 million redevelopment of land between Derby Midland Station and the Westfield Centre will include 800 new homes and hundreds of business premises over the 30-acre Castle Walled site. Sport and Welshman Mark Hughes has been appointed as the new Stoke City manager. He signed a 3-year contract and takes over from Tony Pulis, who left the Potters last week after 7 years in charge. Hughes has been out of work since being sacked by QPR last November.
The intention is to make this club really competitive in this league, as it is now, but obviously at a higher level and in the top half rather than the bottom half of the Premier League.
The weather now with Lucy Kite.
The weather over there is changing every 5 minutes.
Well, I'm not going to look stupid wearing the wrong stuff. Oh, no. Hello. Well, the weather improving over the next 24 hours, just in time for the weekend with high pressure building. As for this afternoon, still a little bit unsettled. 1 or 2 brighter spells, certainly an improving picture to this morning, but 1 or 2 sharp showers as well, highs of 16 or 17 degrees Celsius. And then a cloudy, mild night to come with a few outbreaks of rain. Tomorrow morning will start off cloudy, but then we'll see the sunshine in the afternoon and lovely temperatures.
Flybe, sponsors of ITV Central Weather.
Suffering from hay fever? ITV Pollen Count is sponsored by Benadryl.
Well, it's grass pollen we're keeping an eye on at the moment, and levels will be moderate through the rest of today and for tomorrow as well. Have a nice afternoon.
That's all from me, but you can keep up with the very latest on our website at itv.com/central. I'll be back at 6 o'clock this evening with Matt Teal, so do join us then. Take care. Bye-bye.